Recording in progress.
Oh my god. And Bluey's sick again.
Yeah. Lou, stop getting sick. Damn it.
I mean, we can't exactly call that.
Yeah.
Anyhow, hello.
Hello.
This is a thing we call Blue Minds a Think Alike. And
Blue though.
sorry, Rook.
But that would mean you. I'm just gonna stop.
Good boy.
Why didn't you use that? Anyway.
That's Wade.
Nope.
Other way, really?
I'm recording this time.
Yeah,
That is yes.
Ye fucker. You know what you are? You're a little piece of fucking trash, aren't you?
Well, I'm truly sorry, but it's not my fault. That was
first. That is not even an Irish accent, was you?
I tried and I really and it quickly just
You really
evolved
messed that up, didn't
into
you?
Sean Connery.
Went all Sean Connery, yeah. Sean Connery is Scottish.
Irish, Scott. I'm terrible with accents, okay?
Of course, the American would say that.
Hey, I'm half Irish, I think. It's either Irish or Italian.
Oh, caramba, right. So, there was an episode a long, long time ago.
Episode screen cap right here.
Okay.
I'll edit it in post.
I'm trying to do this Star Wars style, so if you're not killing my mood. Okay. In a time far, far away, there was an episode where I taught Lou all about comic books and the realm he was diving into. We were going to revisit that in today's episode. However, he's fucking sick. And then Wade said, well, I can't tag him because I don't know anything about comic books.
And in doing so, I signed away my soul. Who knew?
He signed himself a soul. Well, he signed himself a binder that gave me his soul to record this episode, teaching him all about comic books.
Now, let it be known, I have read some comic books. It's just not many.
What have you read, sir?
I know way back, like at least a decade ago, I had gotten this series of Spider-Man comics. Like years and years ago, where Spider-Man fighting a bunch of different villains and such. And then I know these are all in no particular order, by the way. I can't even remember. And then back when the first Venom film came out, I went to see it at the theater, and like I don't know if they do this over in the UK, but like sometimes what some theaters do, not every theater, but some of them, for certain like movies, like high ticket movies, they'll give away like a little bit of promo material when you go to see the film.
The only time that happened was the midnight screening of Avengers Infinity War at View, and they gave us little mini Lego Milanos.
Anyway, back to where we were. The Venom movie, they gave away like a little like
1 or 2.
I'm sorry?
1 or 2.
One.
1.
The thing that I went to see that they were giving away like a little like 10-page comic book, which was basically just a comic book adaptation of the movie itself. Nice.
This is my Spider-Man collection.
Spider-Man.
It's not as big as my Doctor Strange collection or my Constantine collection.
I'd be surprised if it was.
Because I have Spidey Deadpool in side pieces.
Nice.
I have the one I got for Christmas off of my family, which was an Amazing Spider-Man, like hardcover. And then the story of this other one. So my work was selling this at one point when I worked at the train station.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it. I worked at WH Smith's. I
Okay.
can say that. But they sold this at one point, and at one point it went off sale, and it was worth a penny. Now, what they do with the penny stock is they put it in a little box.
Mm-hmm.
They had 4 of these. Of course, I took them all.
All 4 of the same thing.
Yes, I kept one for myself.
And sold the
And
other 3.
No, I gave them. I gave them away.
To who?
When I was back in uni's Geek Society.
Oh,
Gave them to 3 friends there. I basically said, I put up a post on their little off-topic Facebook saying, hey, got these free from work. First 3 comments get some. And that's what happened.
Nice.
A couple of the pages are a bit stuck together now, but I need to, like, it's so cool.
Nice.
Yeah, and I think it happened not just with this one, but with a Thor one as well. But I didn't want the Thor one, so I gave all 4 of those away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened with my comic book collection.
And then I also Vox Machina Origins. Series 1 and 2. I'm waiting for them to release like the entire like collection of series 3 in one book, like they did with 1 and 2, before I get those. And then I also actually need to. I don't know if they'll do like something similar with Mighty 9 Origins, but I need to get those as well.
I think they have a Mighty 9 Origins story out.
They do. They've done one for Ford, Caleb, Veth. I know they've done those 3. I don't know if they've done anyone else yet. So yeah, those are the only comic books I can really remember off the top of my head.
Okay. I mean, my comic book collection has grown since it was last seen on the podcast.
Mhm.
But one thing I've still not found, which I'm really sad about, I've not found a single Legends of Tomorrow comic anywhere.
They do exist, right?
They do.
Have you tried
They
the
actually
internet?
do exist. So obviously, people have seen my other collections, as in like my other comic book companies with Sabrina, Deadly Class, and Why the Last Man, which I haven't watched the series of Why the Last Man, but apparently I'm not going to be happy with it.
Why?
Because it's not good.
All right then.
So I'm gonna watch that in my own time and develop my own opinion. But because of what I've heard with them changing the graphic novel, I'm just like, how dare you? They've changed some stuff that's probably not worked out for the better.
With most like adaptations from like book to film or comic book to film, something like that, there's always gonna have to, because it's a completely different medium, there's always gonna have to be certain things they change. It's just,
yeah,
do they get
I get
it right
that. I get that.
Mhm.
But I think they've made like with how the reaction has gone, they must have made a bad decision in the changes, because changes are always imminent. But if you change the complexity of the story, you fucked up.
Mhm.
Is the essential thing. And I think that's what they may have done with Why the Last Man. I just have not seen anything. I don't know what they've done in regards, but we'll probably figure it out. Umbrella Academy is pretty much spot. And also, I want to read I Kill Giants.
I Kill Giants.
That's a graphic novel.
That sounds like quite an interesting title, actually. It's just like, what do? I kill giants.
Yeah. But other comic books I have, so I haven't I have my 2 other Deadpool ones.
Ooh, nice.
Because this one was one I got when I was a kid. Just because I wanted one with Deadpool because the Deadpool film came out. And so Deadpool was a major character at that point. And then this one was because Deadpool was celebrating his 30th birthday. I think it was last year, 2021. Last year was his 30th birthday.
Nice.
So the character is 30 years old. My Doctor Strange collection has grown.
Of course.
I had that as a Christmas present. Bought that another time. I bought this one just because of the colors, and especially Vegas style and City of Sin. I'm just like, yes. Then I also bought Strange Academy, just because he just literally the back of it, just like the world has mysteriously changed in such an alarming way that Doctor Strange has finally done what he's avoided for decades, established an academy of the mystical arts. He is a teacher.
Yep.
He didn't want to teach magic, now he's fucking teaching it. And then I do have one of the flip throughs, because there was a thing that happened in the comic verse.
Oh, the death of Doctor Strange.
The death of Doctor Strange. They fucking killed him. Are you kidding me?
I mean,
They killed him.
I'm honestly not surprised that that they would make a comic about Doctor Strange's death, considering like how instrumental he is in everything.
Yeah. But yeah, I am one that is topical at the moment.
Yes.
It's only a comic book. It's not a graphic novel, but yes, I need to find a graphic novel because I've watched episode 2 and I am so happy. I am so happy. I also have other things from when other things came out. So, of course, Loki came out.
Loki.
So I have Vote Loki.
Believe the lies and vote Loki.
Yeah. When President Loki was a thing. President Loki was a thing.
I know, but like I love like I feel like if had the campaign slogan be believe the lies.
Yeah, and the post is in the back.
Nice.
Also my receipt for it. I don't know why it was in there. I think I bought it before I went to work at the time because I just wanted a comic book.
That's fair.
And then of course when Eternals was coming out, you have the Eternals, which very interesting like image.
Nice.
I couldn't find it, but I know it's somewhere, and it's part of my Constantine collection. But somewhere I have where did I put it last? But I know I have it. It's Justice League Deceased, where everybody turns into a fucking zombie.
Ah, okay.
And then you have my boy.
Yep.
My boy.
I thought you said you didn't have any Constantine comics. You couldn't find any.
I said I couldn't find any Legends of Tomorrow comics.
Oh,
I never
okay.
said I couldn't find any Constantine comics.
Okay.
But I got hit. This was his new collection that was cancelled in 2019. To which I don't know why. Why would you cancel it? It was so good. I also have the first ever one, Original Sins. And then a very popular one, which is The Laughing Magician. I'm looking for Dangerous Habits.
Hold on. Show me the Laughing Magician again. Is he not wearing pants?
He's wearing pants. He's wearing pants.
Oh, okay.
He's fucking
I
wearing pants.
it looked like he like it looked like he was sitting on a toilet or something at first from like at first glance. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah. And these comics are dark. You can tell by the way they're drawn.
Oh yeah. I can definitely tell by the color style.
Yeah. So yeah, you can definitely tell that these weren't meant for children.
Mhm.
And then I also have a copy of Sandman here
Ooh, nice.
because that's a TV show that's due out on Netflix at some point. They've not given us a fucking date. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I remember hearing it got made as an audiobook a while back, didn't it?
yeah, they did.
Nice. Who was
It
the
was an
narrator?
audio. It was a very enjoyable audiobook.
Nice.
Honestly, like when I listened to it, James McAvoy did a great performance.
Ooh, I think I remember you telling me about that. It was James McAvoy was the narrator.
Yeah, no, Neil Gaiman was the narrator. James McAvoy was Dream.
Okay. But yeah, I do remember you telling me about James McAvoy.
Yeah, and then Taron Egerton was Constantine. Kat Dennings was Death.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And plus my other comic book collection, which is I Want to Be adapted into a series.
I don't believe I've heard of that book before.
So Username was done by a YouTuber when all the YouTuber books were coming out.
Okay.
And basically he decided to be different and do a graphic novel telling the story about a character that the internet actually named. So
Okay.
the fans actually named the character Evie.
Nice.
And it's a story about her after she lost her dad and he created an internet universe for her to escape to. And it was an actual universe, like a portal and everything.
That sounds awesome.
That's how beautiful it looks.
Oh. I do have a question. Are those birds really close, meant to be really close or really far away?
They're really close.
Okay, good. So I don't need to be terrified of giant owls.
Probably not.
Okay,
But yeah, it's
probably.
I don't remember. I haven't read this in a while.
It's all right.
But yeah, it's a beautiful book. And I think a series could be made out of this, especially with how how beautiful it looks. Imagine the visuals.
That would be an amazing view.
Yeah. So I think this could be a really good series if they do it right, and they better get the author on board. Is what I'm saying. Because it'd literally be called the Username. Because it's technically the Username series, because it's Username Evie, Username Regenerated, Username Uprising. 3 collections.
Nice.
So yeah, that's where my comic book knowledge has gone. I just really like I'm into the deceased one at the moment just because like it's all zombies. And it's every single superhero versus zombies.
Oh, it's them. It's not like them becoming zombies.
Some of them have become zombies, some of them are fighting them.
I have a
Literally,
very.
there is a panel of John Constantine just like bloody hell running away from a bunch of zombies just in London, diving into a taxi, just like, I need to drive.
Anyway, the
Anyhow.
DC zombies. I do have a question. And I feel like either way, it would be amazing to just have it be into a series. Does Batman become a zombie? Because you have to understand, like Like I've only seen like tiny bits of it. But if it's like animated series Batman, that they're.
Because I just remembered where I put it.
Okay. Okay.
Does that answer your question?
It does answer my question.
Oh my god, I'm just going through it because where's that? Where's that panel? I want that funny panel. Yeah, the visuals. Yeah, there's graphic visuals in here. I think it's this page. Yep. Constantine running from zombies. Just like, fuck.
I love it.
Yep. So, are you gonna pick up comics and read them for yourself instead of asking me fucking questions?
Yes. There's a lot of comics I've been meaning to get to. Yeah. I still need to read Death in the Family.
Have you not read Death in the Family? No.
I'm going to, okay?
Yes, you better. There's the thing. What is it about comic books that like never got you into reading them in the first place? That's a very good question.
I don't know if it's like they've turned me away. It's just that they haven't really drawn me in.
Right.
Which is
also it's hard to advertise comic books when you think about it as well, because even though they're all seen as these movies, it's like one of those things where it's just like, where do you see advertisements for the comic books other than the very own YouTube channel of these comic book companies
literally
and social media?
The only places I ever see advertisements for comics are Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah. Let me just look. Shut up. Sorry, Benedict. I know tickets are on sale. I'm not.
What's on sale?
Tickets for Doctor Strange 2.
Have you not already gotten yours?
No, not yet. I don't think they'd be on sale in the UK specifically yet. I don't know when they're going to be put on sale for those. I don't know my days off yet, okay? Whether I can do a midnight screening or not. But yeah, most of their MCU content is over 1 million views. Most of their comic book content is 133k, 258k. It's under it.
Because the MCU, because of advertising, and also people. And I know a lot of people prefer to see the thing on the screen rather than have to sit and read.
The thing is, it's not that much reading.
It really isn't.
It's amazing artwork that comic book artists have put together.
Yeah.
And like created a story out of. That's the beauty of comic books to me, is that it's a piece of art. Because it like you can read words and picture the story in your mind, or you can see it before your very eyes. That's the beauty.
Yeah, my
TED Talk.
Yes, TED Talk.
But yeah, like I like supporting art. I like supporting other artists with their work because there's literally names attached to them, like illustrated by, introduced by, and like all the artists' names are on the front, on the inside. There's a team that puts this together because someone's got to do the stories, someone's got to do the art, someone's got to do the color, and someone's got to do the lettering.
It's always like
support art.
Yes, so it's always like amazing to me how many people you don't realize how many people go into making even just one comic book.
Yeah.
So comics.
I'm wanting to find actual Moon Knight graphic novels because that's my next goal. because with the Moon Knight series, and I love the character, I want actual comics of the character. Bruh.
I mean, yeah, because like again, 90% of like a lot of my comic knowledge comes from like memes or stuff I see on social media sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw this one, and I can only remember one at the moment. Actually, no, I can remember two. I think they're like still some comics from Moon Knight. There's one literally where it's just him, Moon Knight saying random bullshit, go, just throws like 5 katanas outward, or five like of those moon boomerang things he has.
Yeah, the moon boomerangs probably.
And then the other, which you probably have seen this, maybe. It's the one where Moon Knight is pretending to be the Silver Surfer and he's talking to Spider-Man.
I think I have seen that, yeah.
It's literally Moon Knight standing on top of like a Moon Knight themed like hovercraft thing, saying, "I am the Silver Surfer. Hand over your wallet and your ketamine, or Earth is doomed." And then it's Spider-Man saying, "Fuck off, Moon Knight. I'm not falling for that again."
Yep.
So yeah, let me know when you find Moon Knight comics, because I want some of those too.
I mean, all I've got is the actual like comic book.
Mhm.
And like you've got images of Mr. Knight there doing his thing, and then badass.
Wait.
Like what?
No,
Eh? Eh?
I see like, oh, is that? Oh, that's a mirror. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then
Mr. Knight.
yep,
I know.
Mr. Knight is
Wait, I think-
suave.
He is.
He's suave. But yeah, he's a great comic book character, especially when you look into the darker end of Marvel. Because there were a lot of comic book characters that they weren't allowed to use. Because I watched a trailer recently when it came to Morbius. By the way, I have seen it. There was a trailer where Jared Leto was going through the history of Morbius and how Morbius basically developed into an anti-hero, which he is. But 3 years prior to when the Morbius comics came out, Marvel were not allowed to do anything in remote to supernatural.
Why not?
They were still going through the comic book laws, I think, at the time. If they'd given me a specific year, it might have been where the comic books were banned from like certain things and they had to be checked by a thingy, but you could still release comic books that were over age. You just had to do it under the radar.
Oh, okay.
Like under a different name.
Mm-hmm.
Like DC had Vertigo.
I think I've heard that name before. Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see it there. DC Vertigo.
I see it.
Yeah. So DC had Vertigo. I think Marvel was doing it with Marvel Knights. Because you've got Blade, you've got Dane Whitmore, the Black Knight.
Yeah.
And then you've got Moon Knight. They're bringing together the Marvel Knights, and I think they're getting into that thing of like shows and things in the MCU that are over the age of 12 a little bit, which I am slightly happy about.
I agree. Yeah, like the MCU, like they've gotten to the point where it's like so popular and able to do pretty much anything they want with it. That like I feel like it would be a good thing to kind of like especially with the multiverse branching out, they're able to bring in so many new different sets or properties. It would make sense to be able to bring in some of the darker themes
Yeah,
characters.
because there are a lot of fucked up things in stories. And there are a lot of really bad things that characters do go through.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of need to just put that out there, especially like Spider-Man is now absolutely a walking mental health disaster because he's just had to lose everybody. So his anxiety and his depression is going to be through the roof.
Which one? From No Way Home?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, don't tell me spoilers because guess what? It's been a while and it's out on DVD, so fuck off.
I have it on Prime Video.
I will get the Blu-ray when I've got a bit more money in my bank because I'm mainly spending money on food and rent.
Fair.
Which I've done my weekly shop and yay. But mental health in comic books, just overall is well displayed.
Yes.
When you think about it, it is well put out, especially like how they've done Moon Knight thus far with DID and the mirrors and being able to just like, this is your other identity. Let me in, dude. Let me take over for a minute.
Let me help.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's good to see that kind of thing, especially as like when you look on the internet and how many people talk about mental health. And like there was a thing that Anthony Padilla did where he sat down with people who actually have dissociative identity disorder and talks about the feeling and everything, and like is very patient with them because sometimes they might dissociate and switch alters and everything like that. So they would know more than I do, but I think they're doing a good job with what they've done with the comic. So it's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's always like a slippery slope when you're making a character who has those types of issues.
I did that for a one shot with a vampire where the Malkavian had dissociative identity disorder, and I just basically, because it was a one shot and we didn't discuss like in an actual campaign, I'd discuss what they would want with their personalities to be. I just passed notes to what kind of personality they were being.
Wait, so like they were all the same person with different personalities? Oh boy. Remind me later to tell you about the game called Everyone is John.
You've told me about the game called Everybody is John.
Okay, good.
I know about it.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to.
You're fine. But I think they're doing well with Moon Knight thus far from me seeing the 2 episodes.
Good.
Have you seen episode 2 yet?
Have I seen episode 2 yet? No.
Anyway, the boy is sold on comic books he has learnt, and we will revisit to see how far your comic book collection has come in about a year.
Yes. For our 2-year Blue Month anniversary, we will.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
It won't be the 2-year anniversary because we're in fucking April, but my dude.
That is true. So. Okay, wait, no, hold on. No, it was the 50th. Okay, I'm thinking the wrong thing.
Yeah, you are.
The 50th episode was the quiz.
Yes.
40, somewhere mid 40s, I think it was the
No, it was in the teens.
No, what was the reaction to the first episode that we did for the actual day?
The first episode was 40 something, yeah.
Exactly, so I'm saying the original thing, I want to say 13.
Let me see. The original episode for Lou and me looking through comic books. Oh,
What?
episode 7.
That's right, it was.
That's right at the beginning. because we went D&D games, Constantine, Power Rangers, music, Marvel, comic books, Disney drawing.
True.
Yeah, damn, we've come a long way.
We have.
Especially as the reaction. Where's the reaction? The reaction was 45.
Hey, I said mid-40s.
Exactly mid-40.
Exactly.
And obviously 50
Right.
was the quiz.
Yeah.
Yeah. My word. How far we've come.
So far away. Wait. I'm not gonna start singing that song.
I don't know what song it is. Anyway, thank
Fire
you
and Flames.
very much for learning, Wade, and we will revisit this.
Of course.
And thank you guys for watching and putting up with our bullshit, even though I don't know why we bullshit. Anyhow.
By that she means, why do I keep getting ready back? And also, let's be honest, it's mostly my bullshit. Let's be real here.
If you want to see more Blue Minds podcasts, if you want to see more of me playing The Sims, which I will get back to, I swear to fucking God, if you keep on asking. Even if we have Lou playing The Last of Us on grounded mode, I really want to save that editor, my God. Even if it's Wade, we're playing whatever the fuck it is he plays next, even if it's a group of us playing games, even if it's a Blue Minds
Review,
then please hit that subscribe button. That'd be lovely.
Yay!
This will be a thing now and it'll kill my lungs every time. Anyway,
but
we gotta go now. Bye.
I